Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. My name is Joe George and I've been working in the online digital world for about 2 years now. The next video, which I'm about to reveal, is an extremely invaluable resource that all of you should watch. It has substantially changed my life and I strongly feel it's going to do the very same for you. Now, all of you are here for one sole reason, and that is you want to learn how you can legitimately make at least $10,000 a month. Well, since that's the case, I highly urge all of you to get a pen and paper out, take some notes, and listen attentively for what I'm about to show you. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brendan here, and I'm super pumped to have you guys. I'm going to turn my screen on in a second here. Now, as you can imagine, these workshops that we do have become in crazy big demand because, anytime we do one of these workshops, it just clicks with the people on this call. And a lot of people have a really good understanding of how to operate and do their own businesses and actually make some really good money online. So I do have to warn you guys ahead of time. First of all, what we're about to share with you guys today does work. Secondly, we do now have a full house. So if you got on this call, you snagged one of the likely snagged one of the last remaining seats, or maybe you were on here super early. But there was 500 seats available for this call, and all 500 of those seats are taken. So you guys are on the call. Congratulations, you guys made it here. Also, I was talking to a few people about I was going to give away a bonus for people that showed up early. So if you actually did get that message from me that you know about that early bonus, give me a yes in the chat box if you heard about that early bonus for showing up early. So give me a yes if you knew that there was going to be an early bonus here today.
Oh, morning,
Oh,
dude. What's
I think
going on?
I think I can hear a life form from Indonesia just waking up.
Oh
What's
man, I
up,
just
dude?
woke up like 10 minutes ago. My hair's still a mess. I'm still like semi-naked, but all's good in the hood.
That's good. Your bedhead's on point, I bet. I usually have pretty bad bedhead, but it's a little bit later in the evening for me. I'm here in Toronto. I don't know. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm a huge basketball fan. And the Toronto Raptors, for the first time in NBA history, a Canadian team is actually in the NBA Finals. So me and my girlfriend, we booked a flight. We're here in Toronto at a hotel right beside the stadium. And so it's about 7. It is actually 7 o'clock. I'm on the Eastern time zone.
Yes.
But you're over there in Indonesia, probably enjoying the beaches and stuff, I guess, there, Jono.
I'm back in Jakarta now. I just got back from Singapore last night because I went over there to get some camera stuff. But yeah, I got back to Indonesia last night, and I'm here in Jakarta. The sun's just rising. It's kind of weird, yeah. Completely different time zone.
Yeah, I believe it. Some people are saying, like, Brendan, are you coming to the Bay Area for the games? I'm here, guys. I'm actually staying. I'm staying at a hotel right. My walk to the stadium is about 2 minutes. I'm right beside the stadium here. So I got my parents. I didn't force my parents, but I very highly encouraged them to come down here as well. And I bought jerseys for everybody. I bought jerseys for myself, for Adriana, for my parents. We're all different players, and we're gonna be repping it hard here. I know people that are non-sports fan, like my best friend Dave. He's like, "You're an idiot, man. Why do you want?" But I love basketball, and I'm super excited to be here because Canada hasn't gotten here before, so it's exciting for us Canadians on here. I can see
Making
lots of.
history. You must be pumped.
Dude, it's the energy. It's pretty exciting. The people here are just jacked up. They said actually a few days ago when they won the last series, there were people like hanging on like lamp posts and on traffic lights. They're just super excited. And they said there wasn't a single arrest in the entire city. Like the police were just like, "You guys are awesome. You guys deserve it. You guys have been waiting a long time for this." So
awesome.
when I saw that was happening, I like good energy, and I know Jono likes good energy as well. And you guys probably like good energy as well. So when I saw the energy that was happening in the city, I just figured, man, I got to be there. I got to be a part of this.
Yeah.
But what about you guys? Do you guys that are on the call right now, do you guys like good energy? Are you guys excited about business? Do you guys like online marketing? Give me a hell yeah in the chat box if you guys are into good energy and you're into building your online business and taking to the next level. So yeah, wow, man, we got a full house here tonight. We can see lots and lots of energy in here. We got tons of hell yeahs from around the world. Awesome sauce.
If you guys don't know where the chat box is, there's a little thing that says questions. Yeah, I know that people get confused with this, but there's a little box that says questions. If you just type your answers in there, or type your questions in there, should I say?
Yeah, for sure. And you guys can see, you guys are the lucky ones because you can see that this call, we had a little over 3,000 people registered for this call, and we only have 500 seats. So if you're in right now, guys, congratulations, you made it on here. You did manage to secure one of the seats. So we're happy that you guys are here, especially because we've been doing this basically workshop over the last year here. And we have seen the success stories that have come out of this workshop that we've run. And that's why we're so adamant about getting people on here. Unfortunately, our software can only support 500 people at one time. That is the maximum limit that it's able to do. So that's why we had to limit it to the 500 seats, and you guys got on here. But we've seen the success stories from here. And one of those success stories is actually Jono. I got some people in here. Yeah. So Jono, I don't know if you want to tell them about your experience, because you got on here about a year ago, maybe a little bit later than that, right?
Yeah, it was coming on for 2 years now, actually. It's kind of mid 2017. Time's been flying though. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. But yeah, around 2 years ago, I was on the breadline. I'd gone through a really difficult time in my life. I'd quit my job. I had absolutely zero money coming in. I was living off my mom. She was sending me money every week. I was out here in Jakarta, just not doing anything. So I went online and I searched for how to make money online. And I came across Brendan's YouTube channel, and I was going through all of his videos, trying to piece everything together. And I got in touch with Brendan and I said, look, I need to take this to the next level really quickly because I don't have any money. I'm living on the breadline and I really want to make this work. How can I make this work faster? And he invited me to come and watch this exact call that he just started doing a couple of years ago. And I got onto this call and I put into action what he was teaching. And yeah, that's basically what fixed my life. So within the month, I was making at least $100 online, $100 per day online every single day. The following month, it had gone up to like $150, $200 a day. The next day, it had gone up to $300, and so on and so on and so on. And right now, it's got to the point where I'm earning $100,000 every single month.
I think more than that. You're underselling yourself there, Jono. We've seen me and Jono have seen, with the nice thing about online business is it's scalable. So if you're at a point where you're not even making that much, what you can look forward to is that it's going to, like, if you're doing the right things, which we're going to show you on today's call, it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And the crazy thing about that is the sky's the limit. It's not like a job that you get, a 9 to 5, you get down the street where you're set at your wage. And maybe after like 5, 6, 7 years of service, they give you a tiny bump on your hourly rate, right? When it comes to business, you just have a gradual incline, increased income over and over and over again. And I remember when I made my first 100K month, I thought it was like the craziest thing ever. Like, how did I ever do that? And now I think in the last 30 days, we've made close to more like 150, 160,000.
Wow.
It's like if we look over the last 30 days, Jonah, I know that your accounts are similar to mine. So I'm pretty sure you're at about the numbers that we're doing now. So the crazy thing is that, you know, it never ceases to surprise me that the income will just continue to go up and up and up and up and up. And that's the great thing about it. If you can just start at $10,000 per month, like this call is focused, you know, as you can tell from the title of this call, our goal here is to get you to that first milestone of $10,000 per month, because we know that when people reach that milestone, their life and their lifestyle really changes. They don't need a boss anymore. They don't have problem paying for their bills. They can travel, and everything from that point forward is gravy. When you start making 100, 150,000 like Jono, of course, life starts getting more exciting. You can buy first-class tickets whenever you want, 5-star hotels, but it's really not that shabby to make 10,000 per month. And that's why it's our main focus is we want to get people from that 0 to that 10,000 per month as soon as possible. Now, if you guys want to be one of the next proteges that actually gets there, that turns their life around and gets to that 10,000 per month, give me a hell yeah in the chat box if that's something that you guys are ready to do. So yeah, we got just a total amount of craziness here in the chat box. Now, I am going to give you guys the link for those of you guys that know about the early bonus. And I really went out of my way here to make sure that I got you guys a really good welcome package for coming on early today. So for those of you guys that know about the early bonus, all you got to do to get that early bonus is just give us a little shout out where you're coming from in the world so we can see who we got represented on this call. And then I will go ahead and give you your link for your early bonus for this webinar. In addition to that, while we're waiting for all these names here, Jono, why don't you tell them what are you going to be doing in the next, 2 weeks from now, which I'm pretty excited about.
Pretty busy actually. Tomorrow night, me and my wife, we're flying to a place in north central Indonesia. It's like in the middle of nowhere. The reason why we're going there is because we just bought a 200 meter squared plot of land on a beach. We basically just bought a section of beach there, which is pretty crazy. So we're going up there to go and check it out, get some pictures, get some videos of it, and ask around to see if people are selling any more land up there, because we want to buy a big stretch of beach. We want to build like a sick house there and all sorts of stuff. So we're going up there tomorrow night, and then we get back on the 3rd, and then we've got a few things that we're doing in Jakarta, and then on the 11th we're both flying out to go and see Brendan in Canada and stay at his new house that he just bought, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
It's been about a month. Like you say, time flies, but we're super excited. We bought a property just over top of the water. It's super beautiful. We just decked it out with a lot of really nice furniture. Really excited for Jono and Chiche to come. Actually, Adriana's already got the room ready for you with some welcome stuff. So we're gonna give you guys the hotel spa experience when you come. It's gonna be pretty awesome. But yeah, man, you know, like both myself and Jono, the one thing that we really have in common, and us, and also with a lot of people here on the call, is a few things. First of all, we're both into lifestyle. We're both into travel. So neither of us are really about the fancy car, the fancy watches. I like the fancy house, I'm not going to lie, because, you know, it's kind of nice to be there. But other than that, we're not really too materialistic. We're more about living our life to the fullest. And similar to a lot of people, a couple of years ago, we were struggling to get by. I had negative dollars. Like, I didn't even have money. I had like negative money because I had gotten out of university. And I think a lot of people complain about, you know, university tuition these days in North America, right? And I was one of those people that racked up a ton of university debt. And Jono didn't have any money. He actually had to like borrow money to get his business started. So both of us, even just a couple of years ago, like we're both in our 30s now, but a couple of years ago, we were dead broke. It wasn't like this was handed to us on a silver platter. We didn't have rich parents. My parents were very poor, actually. And that's the beautiful thing about online business, is it's an opportunity for anybody from anywhere in the world to turn their life around. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your qualifications, your education level. it really does not discriminate. When you know how to do the right things and you do it, this is an opportunity for anybody. And that's what we're super excited about. And I think that a lot of people on this call probably can relate to that and have experienced that at some point in their life as well. And I know Jono, probably you can hear from him just now how much his life has changed over the last couple of years. It's just been tremendous, right?
Yeah, listen, for some reason, I'm not seeing any of the questions. I'm not seeing any of the chat box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out and then log back in again, because I think there's some kind of glitch going on with my webinar thing. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Actually, we're going to go in here pretty quick. I'm just going to announce where everyone's coming from, so we got a little bit of an idea of who we got around the world. I'm going to give the early bonus while I'm doing that, and then we're going to get into this training. So we'll see you later there, Jono. Thanks for coming on and saying hi.
In a minute.
Cool beans. Okay, so on the call here tonight, guys, we got Israel from Chicago, we got Jody from Chicago, Albert from Sydney, Haiti from California, Ken from Kansas City, Barbara from Los Angeles, RB from New Zealand, Alina from Virginia, James from Yuma, Daniel from Tampa, Kirby from the Netherlands. And I'm not going to be able to shout out everybody. I tried, but we got 500 people on the call, and it looks like literally everyone put where they're from. So I'm just going to shout out the names of the people, or I'm going to shout out the names of the locations of the people on the call here tonight, okay? So we got Tampa Bay, Florida, Montreal, San Antonio, Byron Bay, Singapore, Oregon Coast, Rhode Island, Indiana, Melbourne, Thunder Bay, Australia, Miami, India, France, Reno, Lake Havasu, Arizona, Houston, Texas, UK, Cali, Atlanta. Before I go through this list, I want to give you guys your early bonus. So if you want that early bonus, give me a yes in the chat box there. So yes, 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 yes. Okay, so all you need to do for the bonus, guys, is go to yourbonusnow.com. Okay, so it's yourbonusnow.com. It's 3 words. Your, then bonus, then now, and then .com, and that's it, okay? I'm also going to put that in the chat box. So let me go ahead and put that link in the chat box for you guys. And that will take you to your page for your early bonus for showing up early. So if you got that link there in the chat box, give me a yes or a no in the chat box, so I know you guys actually got that link. I actually put together quite a nice package for you guys, because I want you guys to really get results with this. So I wanted to make sure I gave you some really cool materials to get started with there. So we got tons and tons of yeses. Awesome. So all you need to do, guys, is go to yourbonusnow.com. When you do that, you're going to go to a Facebook login page. You just need to log into your Facebook, and on Facebook Messenger, I'm going to deliver you a page with about 10 to 12 bonuses just for showing up. So just want to make sure to let you guys know I appreciate you. I really want you to get results with this, and you're going to get a bunch of really awesome bonuses on there as well. So yeah, the link is not clickable. You're going to have to copy and paste that, okay? Now, while you're going to that page and getting those bonuses, I'm going to keep get some of these people on here. So we've got, I'm not going to shout out everyone because we just don't have the time. We've got so many people on here, but I'm going to do my best to do a bunch of you guys. So we got Carl from New Mexico, Bruce from Orlando, Florida, Carlos from Rio Grande Valley. We got Mir from Hong Kong, Mansoor from the UK, Zia from the UK, Saber from Saudi Arabia, Swaroop from India, Keith from Kansas. We got Derek from Atlanta, John from Lake Forest, David from Niagara Falls, Suzanne from Ohio. We got the Netherlands. We got New Jersey, Temecula, which I've never heard of before, Minneapolis, Los Angeles, Singapore, and tons more in there as well. So I can't shout out everyone here, but who here is ready to see how we're actually building our businesses and able to make over $100,000 per month? Give me a hell yeah in the chat box if you guys are ready to actually blow this up and take this to the next level. So we got hell yeah from all over. Awesome sauce, guys. Now I want to let you guys know of something in advance. We are going to be giving away 3 cash prizes of $500 each on the call here today. All you need to do to qualify for those cash prizes is just be an invested member today on this call, okay? The reason why we do this is because we have seen time and time again that the people that get results and are successful are the people that are the most involved and are taking the most action, the most engaged in our trainings, right? So we want to actually incentivize that so we can get the engagement up and ensure that the majority of you guys actually like listen to this and implement it and take action on what we're about to share with you. So if that sounds pretty cool, give me a yes there in the chat box and then we'll get going with this. So yes, 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 yes. Awesome sauce. Okay.
Cool beans. I'm back, dude. Yeah, it was my my version of the software. I'm seeing all the chat blowing up right now, which is awesome. And incidentally, if you guys have any questions whilst Brendan's doing the presentation, if you got any questions, just put them into the chat box, and then I will answer them. I'll try and answer as many as I can. I know we got a full house today, which is awesome, but I'll try and answer as many as I can.
Cool beans. All right, dude. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, and let's get diving into the presentation here, guys. What you can look forward to on this call, guys, we're going to show you how we're making money online, which is no surprise. Of course, we're going to show you guys how to make money. But the bigger picture here, you know, what me and Jono are really excited about is that this isn't just about making as much money as possible. It's about being able to do it in the shortest period of time. Now, it's of my opinion that money is important, but time is even more important. So if you agree that time is even more important than money, give me a hell yeah in the chat box. So yeah, you guys get it, right? Money's important, but time is even more important. What we're showing you here today is a lifestyle business. So this is something that you can do, you can make a lot of money with, but you can also do it in not too much time. Now, my goal here is to have 18 people that are watching this actually be able to get to that $10,000 per month level, which of course we really think is going to change your life. And if you stay until the end here, you're going to learn the secrets about how we're doing this business, and you can actually replicate what we're doing to get these results. Now, for bonuses, I give you a bonus at the start of the call. I'm also going to give you a bonus at the end of the call, including an email template that makes me 4 to 6K per week, including a 2K and 20 minutes case study, and a mystery bonus valued at $97. Also, we're going to be giving away 3 cash prizes of $500 each. All of that's going to be available at the end of this call, okay? Now, what makes this different, guys? Well, I like to think me and Jono are different. You may have noticed that these other marketers out there, they really don't have your best interests at heart, right? You know, like, agree or disagree, most of the people that are selling things online do not have your best interests, right? Yeah, of course, you guys can see that already, right? Now, me and Jono do group coaching calls all the time. We get on with people. We help people as much as we can. And I like to think that we're different in the fact that we care about your results, okay? That's what makes us different. It's not it's about the people that are behind it. I know for sure that I'm that way, and I know that Jono's this way as well. So we are actually here to support you. Now, for those of you that don't know where I came from or what my story is, I used to be a teacher, and I was teaching in Colombia. That's why I got a Narcos picture up there. You can see me on the right side of that picture right there. I wasn't making tons of money. I was making about $23,000 per year. And I had a ton of university debt to become a teacher in the first place. It's actually expensive to get an education these days. I did actually propose to my girlfriend. She said yes, and this was the happiest moment in my life. Like I said, had nothing to do with money. I just thought I was going to be spending my life with my soulmate, right? Now, as you guys know already, you know, things don't always work out the way that we expect them to. And this particular girl actually ended up cheating on me just a couple weeks after we got engaged. And it ended up being the hardest thing that I'd ever gone through in my entire life. Now, the thing about this picture right here, which looks kind of strange, is I was actually trying to smile at this time, but this was like the most devastated that I've ever been, and I just couldn't like function properly. So at this point in my life, I was in debt. I really was going through emotional problems at the time. I really needed some kind of change in my life, right? Well, fortunately for me, I did manage to find out exactly what works, the right system to start making money online. And as soon as I found that system, I made over $50,000 in my first 30 days. Became the Brendan Mace that you're listening to on this call. Now, my goal here is to show you guys exactly what I did, what system I found that allowed me to get these kind of results, okay? Now, my passion is traveling. So over the last 3 years, I've pretty much traveled everywhere. Because as you can imagine, somebody that loves to travel and starts making over $50,000 per month, Well, of course, they're going to go traveling all over the world. And that's exactly what I did. Now, you can see me documenting my journey on my YouTube channel. I became known to many as the king of lifestyle businesses, okay? But more important than all of that, I have a massive portfolio of people that I've shown this business to. So the good news is that anybody can do this, okay? Like Isaiah Jackson, he got in $300 in his first 48 hours. Ace and Rich, you know, they got in here about 11 months ago. They're now making over $50,000 per month. Now, time flies because, you know, it says here, Jono Armstrong making $50,000 a month. These slides were created about a year ago. Jono in the last 30 days made over $150,000. And that's the nice thing about online business is it's constantly increasing. It's scaling over time. So Jono was one of the people that's actually gotten results with this system. So I love the Jono story because first of all, he was making nothing with affiliate marketing. He now makes over $50,000 per month. And like myself, he's, you know, I don't want to say lazy, but he's more of a lifestyle guy. He likes traveling around and having a good time, right? So you can see him here with his wife, Chiche. This is them in Indonesia. I was actually down there with them, I think in January, something like that. And we went canoeing around these islands. If you've seen the movie Eat, Pray, Love, that she went to Lombok in that movie. And that's actually where they are. They're on an island called Lombok. Now, of course, me and Jono have done a lot of things right, and we've definitely done a lot of things wrong, right? And after doing this for a long time, we've learned a few things. First of all, most gurus are completely full of shit. Now, agree or disagree, most of those so-called gurus out there are pretty full of shit. Which, yeah, so we got to agree. Right? Now, the reality is that the right blueprint does exist, but it's really hard to find, because the majority of trainings that you get are going to leave you worse than when you started. Now, I've also learned that it doesn't have to take a long time to get really good results, but if you want to get results fast, you never, ever, ever, ever reinvent the wheel, okay? Now, we discovered this all the hard way. On this call, you're going to see the easy way. And while the hard way is losing thousands of dollars, you know, wasting your time on stuff that doesn't work, and a lot of people going back to their day jobs, if you want the easy way to $10,000 per month, here's the deal, guys. Within the last 30 days, I've made $72,000. Remember, these are old slides, so actually I've made about $150,000. And to make that $150,000, I've only worked about 15 to 20 minutes per day because this is a lifestyle business, okay? Now, obviously, results are not typical. I'm not saying that every single person watching this call is gonna make over $150,000 per month, right? That's not all that likely, because the truth is that most people don't actually implement anything that they learn. And I don't really blame people for that because, you know, with the history of crappy products, why would you actually take action on something if you didn't expect it to work, right? Well, we actually know that this works. We even have a $24,000 in your first 3 months guarantee. And that's something we're going to be talking about later here. So right now we're going to look at how to make that $10,000 per month. Of course, all these other gurus don't really want you to know about this stuff because when you're a confused consumer, you buy lots of stuff. But as soon as you know what you need to do to make money, you don't really need to buy any of these like gurus products anymore, right? Now, we're definitely not gurus. Actually, both myself and Jono used to be teachers. And really, we just wanted to make enough to be able to live our lifestyle and travel the world. So will you give us the next 60 minutes of your time to share with you how you're going to make $10,000 per month? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you're ready to learn how you're going to be making this $10,000 per month. Wow, guys, we got 500 people on the call and we have like 500 ones in here. This is insane. Okay, so here it is, guys. Here's the things that you really need to know. The first one is leads. Now, most people are focusing on traffic, but I'm going to tell you in a second here why traffic is not what you should focus on and why leads are really where the money is. The offer, you can figure absolutely everything out, but if you mess up this one step, it's going to sabotage everything. So that's why the offer is super important. I'll talk about that as well. And finally, automation, because if you do not have automated systems in your business, then you're creating yourself a job and it's just not sustainable. If you want to create a lifestyle business where you work 10 or 15 minutes per day and are able to make thousands upon thousands of dollars per month, then you need to set up automated systems, okay? So first we're going to look at the leads, okay? A lead is a person's email address that you can contact them at, right? Here's why traffic's a lie and leads are the moneymaker. So traffic is like going to Facebook, YouTube, Bing, SoloAds, and paying for traffic or spending a lot of your time creating content, right? The problem here is traffic's controlled by other people. Now, traffic's definitely necessary in the beginning, but you never ever want to rely on it to make money, okay? Now, for those of us that have been around for a while, we remember people making $10,000 to $30,000 a month with simple Google SEO, right? And then Google just changed their rules. It was called the Panda update. And hundreds of people went from making $10,000 to $30,000 per month all the way to zero. They lost everything. Now, the reason why they lost everything was because they relied on traffic. That's what happens when you rely on traffic. So do you agree now that it's a bad idea to rely on traffic? Yes or no? So we got agree, we got hell yeah, yes, 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 yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce, guys. So what's the alternative to traffic? The alternative is leads. Now, here's how you can exploit the traffic sources to extract the leads and not have to pay for them again, okay? So we're gonna get traffic, we're not gonna rely on it, we're just gonna get traffic wherever we can. Then we're gonna steal the leads and keep the leads on our list so we have full control over our business. Or my personal favorite is to get people to give you traffic for free. Now you can see right here, there's 13,697 visitors that came to my page, right? Now those visitors in that 7 days, 99% of that traffic was from other people and it was 100% free, okay? Now, regardless of whether you're getting traffic for free or you're paying for it, always capture the leads. Because by doing this, you don't have to pay for traffic ever again because you have these leads at any time that you can contact 100% for free. Anytime that you want to make money, boom, press the send button, bam, you've got a ton of cash. So really, once you collect your leads, you've literally built up a business that nobody can ever take away from you. Anytime that you want to make money, all you do is press the send button, okay? So the key here is to work smarter and not harder. Now let's say you capture 10,000 leads, which I can almost guarantee is way easier than you think it is. Lots of my students do that in 30 days or less, easier when you're working smarter. Now, if you shared a solution or to the burning problem or desire of 10,000 people, could you make money? There's 10,000 people you can contact anytime. Could you make money, yes or no? So yes, 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 hell yes, absolutely, hands over fist, hell yeah, yeah. So yeah, definitely, absolutely, hell yes, 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 absolutely, hell yeah. Okay, so we all agree that you can make tons of money if you had 10,000 people you could contact at any time, right? What if you just had 2,000 people, which is a lot less people? Could you still make money if you just had 2,000 people that you could contact at any time? Yes or no? So yes, 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 sure. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes, but less, some people are saying. Mostly people are just like, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Remember, these are old slides. Actually, I made about $150,000 in the last 30 days. This is where someone doesn't believe me, so we'll take a look at some of the accounts here. You can see like $1,000 a day if I promote something on ClickBank. These are other networks where I'm making money. If I promote something on Warrior Plus or JVZoo, I'll make like $3,000 or $4,000 per day. Here you can see in the last 30 days, $137,000 in revenue. And you can see from all of 2018 here, $1.8 million in sales. Now, it's actually, what is it, May the 29th today? We've actually passed $1.8 million for 2019 today. So we've already passed what we grossed all of last year, and we're not halfway through the year yet. So that's what I mean about business scales. And you're going to constantly be making more and more and more and more money because that's the way online business works. It scales. Now, the reality is, Jono, I don't know if he's told you this yet. Sometimes he's embarrassed about it, but he shouldn't be. He didn't even graduate from high school. And me, I dropped out of university because I was overwhelmed with studies, and I actually had to come back to finish my degree. Neither one of us are rocket scientists. Neither one of us are doing things that are all that complicated. Everything we're doing is simple. It's just that not that many people know exactly what to do and how to get these results. Now, if you're pretty pumped up that you managed to secure one of the seats on this call right now, and you're ready to turn your life around and scale your online business and start generating really big money online, and you're excited and happy that you're here in this moment right now, give me a hell yeah in the chat box. We got, I am so ready. Yes, excited. Hell yeah, so freaking ready. Hell yeah, absolutely, definitely, hell yeah. Brendan, yeah, this is awesome. Absolutely, hell yeah, awesome sauce I see in there. Awesome, guys. I'm glad you guys are here too, because this has created so many success stories. You guys have no idea the amount of success stories that we've generated from this, because it really is not that hard, and we are going to share with you exactly what we're doing here. So you know how many emails I have to get these results? Well, currently I have about 56,000 emails in my account, right? You can see that right here. So that means I'm making about $1 per lead per month, okay? Now, if I had 2,000 leads, how much money approximately would I make? So what do you think? If I had 2,000 leads, how much money approximately would I make? So we got 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, got a 3,000 in there, and mostly 2,000s. So exactly, guys, with this funnel, you can easily make $1 per lead per month, okay? So 2,000 leads, you're looking at an income of $2,000 per month, right? Now, I'm not doing anything special here. You can do this too. And in this live stream right now, we're gonna show you exactly how to get the leads, and we're gonna show you how to keep them, okay? Now, without leads, you do not have a business. Why? Because if you do not have leads, at any second, your business can be taken away from you. But once you have leads, you have an asset that nobody can ever take away from you. Anytime that you want to make money, you press the send button, and that's it, okay? So leads are super, super, super important to making money on the internet. Now, the second thing that we're going to talk about here today is the offer. You can figure everything out, but if you mess up this offer, you're not going to make money at all, okay? Now, here's why choosing the wrong offer is actually going to ruin your chances of making money. Now, I call this story how Vicky lost $10,000 overnight. Now, I had a student, we're going to be calling her Vicky here. She came to me devastated because she had been through a course that told her she needed a squeeze page, an offer, and traffic. So she set up a squeeze page, she chose an offer, and she paid $10,000 in traffic overnight. Now, on our next call, Vicky complained to me about how she spent $10,000 on traffic, but she only ended up making $800 in commissions with her offer. So she essentially lost $10,000 overnight. Now, can you guess what Vicky did wrong here? And I'll give you a second to think about it. She spent $10,000 on traffic. She only ended up making $800 in commissions with her offer. So we got wrong offer, crap offer, didn't test the wrong offer. Oh no, they got offer wasn't right, bad offer, poor offer, didn't test, wrong offer, wrong offer. So didn't test. I got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of wrong offers. So exactly, guys, she chose the wrong offer, okay? Now, what Vicky should have done was test a few offers with a small budget of 30 to 100 bucks each, right? Now, I'm gonna be very upfront with you here and tell you that choosing offers sucks. It's very hard, and you just don't know if it's gonna convert or not, okay? Sometimes it feels like you're burning your money. So the moral of the story is this: make sure you have the right offer before you invest in your funnel, okay? Otherwise, you may as well pile up your money, get some kindling, pour in some gasoline, and set it on fire. We gave Vicky the right offer, and in no time, she started recouping her losses. Shortly after that, started making dream life income. Don't waste money on something that isn't working. Vicky is now making over $15,000 per month because she has the right offer, okay? Now, the right or wrong offer could make or break your entire business. Now, I've recently been running an offer that has been generating a return for myself, for Jono, and for all of our students. Would you like us to share with you right now what the best converting offer is? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you want to see right now what the best converting offer is. I can see a heck of a lot of 1s coming in here. Holy crap, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Yeah, we got people from all over the world. 1, 1, 1, 1, tons and tons and tons of 1s coming in here. So here's my promise to you guys, okay? Every single person that just put a 1 in the chat box, before we finish the call here today, I promise you, I'm gonna share with you exactly what that best converting offer is. So you just put a 1 in the chat box, don't worry. We're gonna share with you exactly what that best converting offer is. Okay, so the next thing that we wanna talk about is automated systems, okay? And this is what a lot of people screw up. If you do not have automated systems in your business, you are creating yourself a job that is not sustainable, okay? Now that's what makes the way that we make money online way different, okay? First, learn about this from the 4-Hour Workweek. Some of you guys might have read that book. I thought that Tim Ferriss was crazy when he said you can make 4 hours, make really good money on 4 hours per week, right? That's what the book was about. But now in my business, there are weeks where I work 2 or 4 hours and my income is always growing. Remember that your online business is constantly scaling, right? Now, I want to be honest and transparent at all times, obviously. So I will tell you right now, not all of my weeks are 2 hours, right? Sometimes I'm working 10 hours, sometimes 20 hours, but it's always on my choice, okay? I could just run my business on 2 to 4 hours per week and have a consistent and sustainable big online business, okay? Now, how am I able to do that? Make $150,000 per month on just 10 to 15 minutes per day, okay? It's because I've automated my business, right? I have set up systems in place that allow me to make money without even having to touch this stuff, okay? Now, an example, that's my 250 sequence that I've set up in my software. These are awesome. I'll be giving these to some of you guys later. They help me build a relationship. They introduce people to me. But most importantly, they make me a ton of money, okay? Now, when I say to someone that I have 250 emails in my sequence, the reaction that I get is like, holy freaking smokes, dude. That must have taken forever, right? But remember, I actually don't like working that much. So what I do is I usually write or schedule 1 email a day that will take me anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes maximum. I'll pick the ones that make me the most money, and with the click of a button, I will add them to my follow-up sequence. Now, you don't need 250 mails to get started here today. You only need to be 1 day ahead of your subscribers. So if you can just have 1 email per day out there, only about 10 to 15 minutes per day, that's all you need to run your business. Now, if you want to skip the daily work of writing these emails, you want the automated solution, some of you guys are going to be getting that later. But let's run some numbers so you can see how this works. If you want to create a $1,000 per month income stream, this is what you would do. You get 2,000 clicks. You'd have a page that's designed to actually capture the leads, so you actually get leads into your business. And then if you have the right offers and you have the automated systems in place, you could very easily make $1 per lead per month from these leads, okay? That's kind of like the industry average. It's about $1 per lead per month, okay? So you've just created yourself a $1,000 per month passive income stream. Then it's just about scaling. So what if you sent traffic every week and you kept on adding more people into your system and into your business, okay? This is the way you could do it if you want to gradually set this up, but if you want to shortcut and supercharge this as fast as possible, what you can do is reinvest your profits. So in week 2, you could reinvest what you made in week 1. Week 3, you could reinvest what you made in the first 2 weeks. Week 4, reinvest what you made over that month. And within 30 days, you'll be making $10,000 per month without having a single money spent out of your own pocket, because all you're doing is reinvesting the profits from the system, okay? Now, who here knows that they could do this if they were to get their hands on the right offers, the leads, and the automated systems? Give me an X in the chat box if you know that you can do this, but you would need to have the leads, the right offers, and the automated systems. Yeah, we got hell yeah, XXXX, tons of X's coming in here, guys. Awesome, 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 awesome sauce. So who wants to actually get this done right now? Give me a Y in the chat box if you want to get this done right now. So yeah, we got tons and tons of Ys, people that are ready to do this right now. I got bring it on, Brendan. Let's do this. Awesome sauce. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. You could try and set up this system all on your own, and ultimately you're going to do a lot of trial and error, right? Chances are you're not going to figure it out right away, but you're going to gradually get there eventually is the idea, right? The second option is that instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, you can plug into the proven system that's already set up and ready to go from day 1. So give me a 2 in the chat box. If you'd rather plug into the proven system, start making money with this immediately. So yeah, we got a ton of 2s coming in here, of course, from all over the world. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Do you need to be an expert to make 10,000 bucks per month? What do you think, yes or no? So you got tons of no's coming in here. No, 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 hell no, absolutely not. Definitely not, so no, 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 no. So here's the deal, guys. We'll go back to the worst period of my life. Remember, this is the weird picture where I couldn't even smile at the time. I was going through a really tough time. I was in debt, emotionally bankrupt, really needed some kind of change. And then I found the right system and I made over $50,000 in my first 30 days. Now, here's the thing, guys. The week before I found the right system, nobody would have ever considered me an expert. Not even my own mother would have said I was an expert at Make Money Online before I had the right system. As soon as I got this system, all of a sudden I'm this big expert, right? Now, as soon as I give this system to someone else, all of a sudden they're a big expert as well. So what I have learned is there's no such thing as people that are experts. There are only systems that don't work and systems that do work. The people that have the systems that work are the people that are considered experts by the public. Now, I know that can be kind of confusing, so give me a yes in the chat box. If you guys understand what I'm saying right now, is that it's not about the people that make the experts, it's about whether you have the right system or not. So yes, 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 yes. Okay, hell yes, absolutely, definitely, right? Okay, so since I found this right system, I became kind of like the king of lifestyle businesses, right? Most importantly, I've given this system to a lot of people and made people from all over the world tons and tons of money. So some examples of that is Shaheen, who made over $10,000 in his first week with this system. Brandon made over $15,000 in his first week with this. Ike made over $20,000 in his first week with this, of course, more like that. The truth is that $10,000 per month is actually pretty easy. It's only going to be hard if you're actually trying to do this all on your own, right? So the good news is that anybody can do this, but you do need to have a funnel. There's no way around it. You do need to have a funnel, right? You need to have the leads, you need to have the right offers, and you do need to have the automated systems, okay? Now, the right funnel is your ticket to $10,000 per month. Now, right here, you can see an image of this funnel right here, right? You can see that a funnel usually has like a low-priced offer at the front of the funnel, and then it's going to have some ascending OTOs or upgrades. So $13 to get into the start of the funnel, and then you have some OTOs that are a little bit higher priced, and then you get to the end of the funnel where you have something available that's high ticket, okay? Now, not a lot of people know this, but the purpose of the sales funnel is to guide customers to the high ticket sales, okay? High ticket equals big money. Now, if you only learn one thing from this call that you're watching right now, it's this slide right here. High ticket equals big money. You are never going to make good money online. You're never going to change your life if you're focusing on $5 to $10 commissions. The only way that people today in internet marketing are getting really rich is with high ticket sales. And even when people have low ticket strategies in place, it's only designed to guide people to the actual high ticket product, okay? That is the honest to goodness truth, okay? Anybody who tells you otherwise is either lying to you or they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Now, if you want to make $10,000 per month in the next 30 days, that's easy. You just need to implement high ticket into your business. So you can see here on the top right here of $1,000 on 4 sales. You can see here just 1 sale per day making pretty good income. And you can see on this page 5 sales equals $2,100. Now, these are old slides for one thing, but secondly, I did not cherry pick my best slides. What I did was show fairly average, mundane days in my business. Now, why did I do that? It's because I want you guys to see on a daily basis where the money is coming from. I am not making a significant amount of money from $5 to $10 commissions or products. Nobody is. Where people are getting filthy rich is on high ticket sales. So if you want to make really good money online, you need to find a way to get high ticket sales. Now, if you understand the power of high ticket, give me a hell yeah in the chat box right now, because this is the most important part of this call right now, is that you guys understand this one crucial important element to making money online. So we got tons and tons of hell yeahs on here. I'm glad you guys figured that out. Now, I don't want to offend anybody on this call, but this is what I felt like. That's the feeling I had when I realized that the money was in the high ticket. Now, the thing is, you do need to have the finely tuned system that's going to actually guide the customers to those $1,000 or more commissions. And of course, you could reinvent the wheel. You could do this all on your own and set this up by yourself. But we know that's not really all that likely, because there are a ton of steps to actually set up a system and a funnel that's designed to land high ticket sales. Leaving you on your own to figure this out really has a couple of the likely possibilities, okay? The first one is that you actually do figure this out. Now, we have 500 seats on this call. All 500 seats are taken, And I have no doubt in my mind that at least one or two of you guys that are on this call right now can go off on your own and create this whole system, this whole funnel all by yourself. Chances are it's just going to take you a really long time, right? Now, the second possibility, which unfortunately is a lot more likely, is that most people that try and create these kind of systems by themselves, they never end up figuring it out, okay? They spend a few years working on it. Eventually they give up and they don't really get that transformation or that big turning point in their life ever. Their life just stays the same, right? Now, what if we actually just gave you the exact same system that we're using to make money online? The same system that I created and the same system that I gave to Jono that's taken him to the point now where he's making $150,000 per month, okay? Would you like to have access to the exact same system that we're using to make money online? So yeah, we got hell yes, absolutely, of course, Brendan, no brainer, of course, yes, hell yes, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, of course, right? Okay, so here's the name of the system, guys. The system is called Project Profit Academy, okay? Now what you're gonna get is the exact same funnel that me and Jono are using that's designed to land you $1,000 commissions on demand, okay? So the way that it works is it has a ton of the right offers in place that are designed to generate you daily passive income. But on the back end of every single one of those product funnels, we're gonna be guiding people to high ticket sales for you and generating the commissions directly into your accounts, okay? It's the same system that we're using, and it's the same way that we're making big money online, and we're essentially giving you that same system, okay? Now the advanced training here is gonna be everything that we know. We're also gonna give you our whole team here to support you, and we're gonna have monthly Q&As to make sure that everybody is gonna be getting results with this. So the total value here is $37,497, okay? Now, who's this gonna work for? It's gonna work for somebody who's just getting started with internet marketing, because you know everything's actually done for you here. You don't actually have to go off and try and figure this out on your own. It's gonna work for the intermediate, because if you've been trying to make money online, but you've been running into some challenges, it's either because you don't have the leads, you don't have the right offers, or you don't have the automated systems, okay? This is gonna take care of all three of those things, right? Now, of course, the super affiliate's gonna make a ton of money with this, but we don't really care about the super affiliate as much because the super affiliate's gonna make money with anything, right? We had a super affiliate last week make over $150,000 with this funnel, but we don't care that we're making him richer. Our main focus here is for people that are just starting out or people who have tried this for a while, and taking all of these people and getting them to that first milestone of $10,000 per month. That's our main goal with this funnel, okay? Now, there are some live action bonuses for this. The first one is a 60-minute consultation call with either me or Jono. We normally charge $1,000 for a consultation call like this. We're gonna give that to you complimentary with your investment here today. Live action bonus number 2, we're gonna give you your first 300 visitors to send at the profit funnel so you can start generating profits with this without having to spend any money out of your own pocket. So what you're gonna get with those bonuses is a total value of $38,788. Now, the profit funnel here makes high ticket sales for you, okay? Do we guarantee that this actually works? Well, because we're 100% confident that this does work, we've been testing it out over the last couple of years and it just works like day in, day out, right? We're willing to give you this guarantee that no one else is giving. We are going to guarantee that you will make $24,000 in your first 3 months of getting into this program, okay? No one else is doing that. We're doing that because we've proven this over the last couple of years. We have more success stories than anybody else out there, so we're able to give this kind of guarantee, okay? Now, when you follow the steps inside here, we're adamant about this, and we're actually gonna, me and my team are gonna work with you and force you to make that money, okay? So think about this. When you make $24,000 in the next 3 months, like we're guaranteeing here, would this be worth a one-time investment of $10,000? I got hell yeah, absolutely, Brendan, of course. Let me in here, Brendan. Yes, 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 definitely. I want this. Let's do this, of course. Yeah, so you guys get that, right? Even if you invested $10,000, you're getting double your return on your investment in your first 3 months, which anybody with a business mind understands that's a pretty good business ROI, right? But the bigger picture here is that you're creating yourself a $10,000 per month passive income stream in the process. And over time, $10,000 per month is actually a lot of money. I think a lot of people actually underestimate how much money $10,000 per month is, right? Because over a period of time, $10,000 per month is a lot, right? So would that be worth a one-time investment of $5,000? We got hell yeah, Brendan, absolutely. Give this to me, definitely, of course. Yes, 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 definitely. Come on, Brendan, I want it. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. $5,000 would be the deal of a lifetime for this. A lot of people pay way more than that just to get coaching. And my biggest problem with coaching is they don't actually do anything for you. They give you advice and they tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to set this up and you need to set that up, and then you're going to make all this money. But they leave you on your own to actually figure it out, right? Here we want to set you up with our exact same system so you don't actually have to go off on your own and figure this out. It's going to be set up and ready to go for you. It's the same system that we're using in our business, okay? 3 sales inside of that profit funnel, you made back your investment, but most importantly, that nice passive income. So this is what we actually sell it for. We sell it for $2,997, okay? But because you guys are on this live call right now, we are going to give you a $1,000 discount, but it does come with a catch. The catch is that you agree to give us a testimonial when you make your first profit funnel sale, okay? So if you're willing to give us a testimonial for that $1,000 discount, give me a yes or a hell yeah in the chat box right now, and then we'll allow you to get that $1,000 discount. So yeah, yes, 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 hell yeah, absolutely, Brendan, yes, 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 yeah. Okay, of course, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so here's the deal, guys, just to make sure we're on the same page. Because we know that this works, we've tested over the last couple of years, it's the same system we're using, we know you're gonna get results with it, right? But a lot of people like to keep the results to themselves. And because our business thrives on success stories, we're willing to give you a $1,000 discount right now, as long as you agree to give us a testimonial when you make your first profit funnel sale, okay? So make your first profit funnel sale, give us a testimonial about it, we'll give you that $1,000 discount. Now, if you're gonna go it alone and create a system or a funnel like this on your own, of course, you'd spend a lot more than a couple $1,000. Whether you could figure this out on your own is quite questionable, right? Most people don't, some people do. It usually takes a really long time, right? Here, we're gonna get you set up from day one so you can start profiting with this immediately, okay? Now, you are going to make at least $24,000 with this in your first 3 months. So of course you can see why this is a good deal at $10,000, right? But because you're a member of our tribe, you can get started with that $1,000 discount and get in for $1,997. Now, to claim that $1,000 discount, all you need to do is go to this secret link right here, which is fastway10k.com. That's gonna take you to a checkout page with a $1,000 discount already applied, okay? Now, because this is a live call, this is not a clickable link. You actually just have to open up a new tab in your web browser and type this in, and that will get you that $1,000 discount, okay? Now, there are some other live action bonuses for picking this up right now on the call. The first, the live action bonus number 3, in addition to the 2 we already gave there, is lifetime access to our best campaigns ever. That means every single month we're gonna give you campaigns to copy and paste to make money with. Bonus number 4, we're gonna give you a Facebook community for Q&A and support. We actually even have a direct line to us on Skype, so you can ask any questions as you want. We're gonna give you unlimited traffic from our high traffic pages, which essentially means we're gonna allow you to siphon the traffic from pages in our business that get hundreds of thousands of views per month. Bonus number 6, we're gonna give you license rights to all of the offers in the profit funnel. So essentially, most people that promote our offers, even when they are approved, are making 50% commissions, right? 50% goes to the affiliate, 50% goes to the vendor. Now, if you are one of the first 10 people to pick this up, we are going to activate license rights to all of the offers in the profit funnel, which means while everyone else is making 50% commissions, you're gonna be making 100% commissions on all those offers, essentially making double the money of everybody else, okay? Now, live action bonus number 7, we're gonna give you a PPA exclusive. Jono has never shared this before, but he has a 2-minute traffic strategy that basically nobody else knows about. And this was essentially how Jono was able to go from, you know, being massively in debt to now making over $150,000 per month. It's because he found this really secret traffic source that basically nobody knows about, right? Now, no, we are not gonna be showing this traffic strategy anywhere else. It's only gonna be shown to PPA members. It's super easy to do. And anybody that knows this traffic strategy can virtually send like an unending amount of traffic to your profit funnel. So that bonus, again, it's worth a lot, and that one's going to be available again to the first 10 people that pick this up, okay? Now, live action bonus number 8, we're also going to show you how to get virtually unlimited buyer leads. This is a hack where for pennies on the dollar, you can basically get as many buyer leads as you want into your system. The reason why we say virtually is because it's obviously not completely unlimited, but it's about, you can get about 60,000 to 70,000 buyer leads with this strategy. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that, okay? Now, to get the $1,000 discount and pick this up with all of those live action bonuses as well, the secret link with your $1,000 discount applied and the bonuses ready to go is fastway10k.com. Now, I do warn you because we have 500 people on this call right now, and we got a lot of people that are ready to get in here to take their life to the next level, and they're ready to take that next step, right? Take that next leap of faith. These bonuses are going to go pretty fast. So I want to say that ahead of time. If you do want to secure those live action bonuses for picking up on the call, just to let you know, those are going to go pretty quickly here, okay? And at this point, you have a couple of choices. You could do nothing. You could not take this leap of faith, which we're 100% guaranteeing here, or you could actually do something. You could invest in yourself here, and you could go for it, okay? Now, is this worth a few minutes of your time to check this out and see whether this is going to be a good fit for you, right? Now, here's the tale of two stories. On the left, you have somebody that doesn't really fully pay attention or engage anything, never gets really all that excited. He's kind of complacent from thing to thing, never actually takes action on anything, right? On the right, you have Ace and Rich. They're making over $50,000 per month, and they are action takers, okay? They're in the system, they're making money with it, and they're living a much better life, right? Now, I think a lot of us know people in our lives that are like this person on the left, right? And we also know people on the right that are like this on the right. Or maybe you don't know people that are like this on the right. But the reality is that if you want to make money online, the majority of it is mindset. And really, at the end of the day, the thing that needs to change before anything else is your mindset. If you do not have the right mindset for this, you're not going to make money online. You need to believe in the system. You need to believe in yourself. And you need to realize you're getting the exact same system as us. So there's really no reason why you can't take this to the next level. Okay. Now, the $1,000 discount, again, it's going to be at the website fastway10k.com. What you're going to get here is license rights to all of our award-winning offers. The profit funnel is going to generate you those $1,000 commissions. You're going to get our whole team here to support you, everything that we know, monthly Q&As, consultation calls, for 300 free visitors for a total value of $41,785. And then if you're one of the first 10 people to pick this up, you're going to get lifetime access to our best campaigns ever, Facebook community for Q&A support, as well as a Skype group as well, unlimited traffic from our high traffic pages, license rights to every offer in the profit funnel, Jono's secret 2-minute traffic source that almost nobody knows about, and a hack to get virtually unlimited buyer leads for pennies on the dollar. Okay, now 10,000 bucks per month is actually pretty easy, but you do need to have a funnel with the leads, the right offers, and the automated systems. Okay, of course you could reinvent the wheel here. You could try and set this up all on your own, or you could just copy the exact same system that we're using and start benefiting with this immediately. Okay, the choice is yours here, truly. So if you didn't sign up for this immediately, it's either because you're worried that this won't work, and that's why we have a $24,000 in your first 3 months guarantee, or you're worried that this is too expensive. And I'm sure you guys know already that when it comes to life and business, it takes money to make money. If you've heard it takes money to make money before, then give me a yes in the chat box right now. And we got yes, 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 of course, yes, 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 yeah, definitely, right? So nowhere is it more relevant, that expression, than in business. Because in business, it's no surprise, you need to actually invest some money to actually make it happen and take it to the next level. Now, lots of times people think that the cheaper way to go is better. Maybe I won't spend any money at all, I'll figure this all out from scratch, and then eventually at some point I'll actually make this happen to make tons of money online. The problem is when you try and save money, you actually end up spending more money, okay? Because if you go it alone here, you're gonna have to set this up all on your own by yourself. And I guarantee you, if you go and try and create a system like this on your own, similar to the one that I'm about to share with you here today, you will end up spending way more than what we're showing you right here. including the hassle of actually doing it all on your own. So this is the opportunity to have everything done and ready to go, duplicated from people that are making over $300,000 per month cumulatively. So me and Jono are making $150,000 per month each in our businesses, and you're copying the exact same system that we're using, right? To create a system like this, even if you could create a system like this, it's going to take you a heck of a lot of time, and it's going to cost you a lot of money, right? Now, I'm nothing special here, guys. You know, I don't like selling. I don't have any tech skills. I didn't go to business school, but I can still make a bunch of money because of this funnel. What you're going to get if you're one of the first 10 people to pick this up is the same funnel that we're using. Like I said, everything that we know, our whole team here to support you, monthly Q&As, 300 free visitors, lifetime access to our best campaigns ever, unlimited traffic from our high traffic pages, Facebook community for Q&A support, our best traffic source, access to all of our products, and we also have some other ones in there as well. What Jono's going to share with you, this is a new bonus that we've never released or shown before. Jono's going to show you how to get traffic in 2 minutes with this traffic source that really nobody else knows about, as well as a hack on how to get virtually unlimited buyer leads, okay? Now, the secret page for this is at the website fastway10k.com. We've had 7 people pick this up already, which means that there are 3 spots left to get those bonuses. Of course, it's still a great deal, even if you don't get those bonuses, but my recommendation for you is to make sure that you are one of those first 10 people, because by being one of those first 10 people, you're going to get those bonuses, which are really going to help you take this to the next level. And it's just really highly recommended that you actually do get those bonuses. Now, in a second here, Jono's actually going to come back on the call, because I know that, you know, he actually was in the same position as you guys about a year ago, and he decided to actually take the plunge in here and pick this up. And obviously you guys can see how that worked out for him. But lots of times he likes to share his story about what that was like for him and his experience and what it went through. So Jono, if you're around, feel free to come on the call, but if not, then I will actually go ahead and answer some of these questions that we have here.
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
Right on, right on. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that I'm sure you can relate to a lot of the people that are on this call right now, because you were in the exact same seat as them 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can show you actually. I'll just share my screen right now. Here we go. Okay, cool. Show my screen. All right. Can you guys see my screen yet? Can you just put number 1 in the chat box if you can see my screen? Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so you can see today, so far $1,800. Yesterday, $4,400. This is going to climb up. And I can show you actually over the last 30 days in my affiliate account. Okay, my affiliate account only, I've earned $24,700. This is in Warrior Plus. I can open up my JVZoo account as well, and I can show you what I've earned in JVZoo, which probably won't be as much, but bear in mind, this is only from doing affiliate marketing. You know, I also do product launching and stuff like that too, which also adds a lot to my income. So let me show you inside of JVZoo. This month. Actually, let's do last month. I think it was better. All right, another 12,000 in JVZoo. And if I go into my JV Center, you can see contract stats, transactions. Okay, let's do last 30 days. Okay, this doesn't look right. Last 30 days. There we go. Okay, last 30 days, 130,000 in my contracts, plus that 27,000, plus that, what was it, 12,000 or something. I lose count because there's just so much money coming in, but it wasn't the case a couple of years ago. And I can show you this picture right here. Okay. This was back in 2016. I was at the time, and you can probably see from my eyes, there's something not right. Look how skinny I am. I was actually addicted to prescription drugs at this time. It was a very rough period in my life. It was very, very hard. Reason being is because I'd recently gone through a messy divorce. I was a public figure on TV here in Indonesia previous to this. So when I went through this divorce, which was not my fault whatsoever, the whole thing got blew up on national TV. I had paparazzi coming to the court and filming me, and it was really uncomfortable. I had people hitting me up on my social media accounts just telling me that I was, you know, all kinds of nasty words they were saying to me, and that really spiraled me into a depression. So I started drinking, I started taking prescription drugs, and as a result of that, I quit my job. I'd taken my 2 teenage boys with me, so I was having to support them as well. I was living on the breadline. I was basically living off my mum. So this was a photo from the darkest time in my life when I had absolutely zero money, and I didn't really know what to do with myself. I was having to take these prescription drugs just to be able to function, just to be able to get up in the morning. It was nasty. I couldn't go out the house. I was paranoid. And I ended up going to my sister's house in Switzerland because I just couldn't take it here. And I went to my sister's house in Switzerland and I detoxed cold turkey. So that's what I did. And I was in my sister's house. I was in a room in her house for 2 weeks, nonstop. I didn't leave the room. My sister just bought me food every day. I was in there having nightmares during the day, just sweating nonstop. It was hell. It was actual hell on earth. So this is a photo from that time. Okay, you can see I'm really skinny, like totally different to what I am now. I've put on a lot of weight since then, and that's because I guess because I'm earning quite a lot of money. But as we go forward through my Facebook pictures here, this is the point in time where my life started to change. You know, I started earning, you know, I was earning probably about $150 a day at this time. I just got into PPA. I just seen this call that you guys are actually watching right now. This was after a couple of weeks of watching this exact call. I was earning around $150 a day. This is the first time that me and my wife, we were able to, my current wife right now, we got married in October 2016, and this was like November 2017. So we went off to Bali. This is the first time we were actually able to have a decent vacation. So we went off to Bali. We rented this motorbike you can see here, and we drove around Bali on this motorbike. And as we go forward, you can see things started to get a lot better. This is a screenshot. Yeah, $367. Okay, this is right at the beginning of 2018. Okay, so $367. The day before was $643. And this is when my life started drastically improving. So we went on another holiday to this little island in Sumatra. We had an awesome time there. Every day I was earning around $300 to $400 while we were on vacation. Okay, and this is when things started to really blow up. Okay, I had my first big breakthrough online. This is when I had my first $1,000 day. You can see right here, $1,300. This is February 2018. Okay, and things just started snowballing. I was able to buy some new shoes. We went on holiday again to Lombok. Went to some sick beaches. You know, I love travel. Me and my wife, we both love traveling. So a big portion of our budget goes towards traveling. This was summer 2018. We took the kids to Bali, and I also took the kids back to this island in Sumatra as well. We had a good time there. And then we went to Europe. You can see we flew, this is all from Europe. This is from Bali. We flew business class. For the first time in our life, we were able to fly business class. And I think there's a picture right here. This is the first time in our life that we were able to fly business class. And it was a really good experience and something that we've started doing pretty much every time we fly long distance now, we fly business class. So, and this is when I went to Vegas. This is the beginning of this year, okay, 2019. I went to go meet Brendan and his girlfriend in Vegas. And as you can see, my income had gone from $1,000 days all the way up to kind of $3,500 days. Just after we got back from Vegas, I was back in Jakarta for a day, and then we went to Europe. Me and my wife went to Europe, went to Switzerland. We got back from Europe, we went to Bali. We got back from Bali, we went to Lombok. This is just last week, okay? We went to Komodo. We had a great time there. But anyway, This is just to kind of show you the chronology of what happened in my life. I went from completely broke, being this kind of loser dude who was just addicted to drugs, to being somebody who could take my family to, you know, a 5-star resort and just not have to worry about the money that we were spending, you know, flying business class around the world, and just making my dreams come true, you know, just being completely financially free and location free, you know, and that's the beauty of this. Now, it's not only me. I can show you some screenshots of some people that are also at the verge of having some really good success. This guy right here, you know, he had his first $200 day a couple of days ago. This guy here, he just hit his first milestone, almost $1,000 day right here. This was May the 28th, a couple of days ago. See here, yesterday, across $1,000 on a day. And we got some more results inside of our Project Profit Academy group here. You see, this lady here, she made $316 in 52 seconds. That's an absolute record. So it's not just me. I mean, I'm a person who entered Project Profit Academy just a little under 2 years ago, and it's completely changed my life. But as you can see, it's also changing other people's lives as well. And that's the great thing about this. So yes, it is a lot of money to get in here. Yeah, it's $2,000, or if you buy the 2-part payment, it's $1,100 now, and then $1,100 in 30 days time. And that for me, you know, I had a big issue getting into this because obviously at the time I didn't have any money. Yeah, I was living off my mum. So what I did is I called her up after I'd watched this call, and I said, look, Mum, my parents aren't wealthy, but they're very, very supportive of the stuff that I do. So I got on a call with my mum and I said, look, Mum, there's this opportunity that comes up, but I need to borrow $2,000 from you. And she didn't like the idea. And I hated that. I hate asking people for money. So I hated the idea of having to call her up and do this, but it was my only option. Now, she ended up lending me the money, and I bought into Project Profit Academy, and I had no option but to make it work. So that's what I did. Now, after the first month, I paid my mum back in cash, which was one of the best things, the best feelings that I've ever had. You know, I was able to pay her back. She could see that what I'd entrusted her to do by lending me that money had actually worked out. And that was a great feeling for me because I was able to pay her back in cash. Now, when we went back to Europe in the summer of 2017, we actually bought her and my dad. This is my mum and dad here. We actually bought them a 58-inch LCD TV. The previous TV that they had was from like 12 years ago. It was one of those big box TVs with a tube in the back. And that was a great feeling, being able to buy them a really nice flat screen 58-inch TV, because they love watching TV serials on an evening. It's the one thing that they do. They're both kind of retired now. My dad's a priest. He still does stuff in church, like he's semi-retired. My mum used to be a teacher, but she's full-time retired now. So they love watching TV. So being able to buy them something was just such an awesome feeling, you know, and coming from 2 years ago where I was borrowing money from them and going to a place where I'm actually able to buy them good stuff, it's just such a good feeling. So for any of you guys that are on the fence, that is my personal success story. And to be honest, it hasn't really been that hard. You know, everything inside of Project Profit Academy, when I got in there, it was just a pure training thing. It was just full of training videos. So I went through and I took action on all the training inside there, and that's how I got my results. Now, since then, because I've been getting such good results, I do things a little bit different than what Brendan does, and what the training inside of PPA that I watch is a little bit different. I put my own spin on things. Now, since me and Brendan have teamed up and we've become business partners, I've gone into Project Profit Academy and I've added my own training stuff into Project Profit Academy. I've added my own training videos inside of there, showing you guys the things that I do that's different from Brendan. And there's some stuff in there that I've never revealed anywhere else. I've never revealed it on my YouTube channel. I've never revealed it in any of my $12 courses, my $27 courses. It is way, way too powerful. And the best thing about these tips that I've added into Project Profit Academy, that I'm exclusively sharing with people inside of Project Profit Academy, is that it doesn't take too long. There's one tip in there that is pretty much solely responsible for my success. And it takes literally 2 minutes to implement. It is so easy to implement, but it is so powerful. And that's the one thing that I've added in there that is so valuable for you guys. And it's literally a 2-minute tip, okay? And that's the one thing that I've been implementing every single time in my business that has taken my business to the next level. So, and apart from that, you know, like I said, when I first got into this, it was just purely training videos. Since then, we've revamped the whole thing, and we have this thing that's called the profit funnel. Now, me and Brendan, we got our heads together and we thought, okay, how can we make this just ridiculously easy for complete newbies to start making money with this? You know, and this is what we've developed. It's called the profit funnel. We've put inside of it all of our award-winning products, and we have around 38 in there. Now, you get license rights to all these products inside of there, every single one of them, which means that any of these products that you sell, you get to keep 100% of the whole funnel. Right, so you can make a lot of money by selling these products. Now, you're not actually doing any of the selling either, because we have this profit funnel in place, and all you need to do is just put traffic into the front of it, and it will take people through this product and will sell them individually on every single one of these products inside the profit funnel, of which you get 100% commissions of. And we've done all of the email writing for you. Everything is there, you know.
Sorry to interrupt there, Jono. I would say, first of all, the one thing I can definitely relate to is when you get rich, you definitely get fatter. Everything else is awesome, but I probably gained like 40 pounds since I got rich, because I get appetizers and drinks and fucking whatever I want all the time. It's amazing. First class flights where they serve you and stuff. But no, like our lives have definitely changed. As far as the profit funnel itself, this is the same system that we're using, guys. The reason why Jono came in here, started generating big results, is he got in, tapped into the exact same system. And that's why our program is responsible for more success stories than anything else out there. Now, I know that there's a lot of bullshit online, and I'm hoping that you guys can see from the call here today that me and Jono are straight shooters, okay? We're not like those other guys that make up smoke and mirrors and fairy dust. This program has more success stories than anyone else, and I think the most useful thing we can do for you guys right now is, if some people want to see it, we can actually show you inside the members area and show you exactly how this profit funnel works. Me and Jono can actually go on there. I can share my screen and you guys can take a look at it. So if you'd like to see inside the members area of exactly what you're getting for your investment, give me a hell yes in the chat box there. And then I'll go in there and I'll actually show you guys what this actually does. You guys can see it for yourself. So you had hell yes, 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 hell yes, absolutely, hell yeah, Brendan, get me in there. I want to see this. Okay, so let's take a look at this together, guys. The first thing that you're getting access to is Project Profit Academy, which is going to get you all the resources that you need to take this to the next level. And the second thing you're going to have access to is the profit funnel, which is the same funnel that we're using. It's designed to generate you tons of commissions, but also in addition to that, the way that you're really going to get rich off of this is with those high ticket sales, because the system in the funnel here is designed to generate you daily passive income, but the bigger picture is it's actually going to guide those customers into those high ticket sales and generate those $1,000 commissions. And that was really a big turning point for me in my life and my business. And it also was a big turning point for Jono when he realized that the high ticket was where the big money was, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dive into the members area of Project Profit Academy. And you guys can see inside here what you get when you get inside of this members area here. So the first thing is you can see on the top left, there's the training. So we have the different academies. We have the Affiliate Academy, the Launch Academy, and the Expert Academy. Now, my recommendation for everybody that gets inside here is actually to just ignore this training when you're just getting started. Now, why do I tell people to just ignore this training? Okay, why do I say that? It's because the easiest way to get to that first milestone of $10,000 per month is just with the profit funnel, okay? We actually have members that have never even looked at the training and they're making over $10,000 per month because all they focused on was the profit funnel. So our goal here is for you to get into the profit funnel first, start generating some really good money online, and then after you're making like $10,000 per month, you can go back into your members area here, and go through our training where we're going to show you how to really ramp this up and take it to the next level. Okay. Now, so the training is actually going to break it down into the different categories to do with business, and it includes everything that we know in here. Me and Jono both do different things to make our money. So you're going to see that everything I'm doing to make my money, and you're going to see everything that Jono is doing to make his money as well. Okay. The second tab here is the profit funnel, which is going to take you to what I'm going to show you in a second here. You get access to every single product that we ever put out there, every software, every upgrade, everything. Basically get access to everything as a member here. We're going to give you done for you campaigns that you can copy and paste to make money with every month, as well as our whole team here to support you in this Rolodex and a monthly mastermind to make sure that we don't leave anybody behind here. Now, as far as the support goes, our program support is better than everything else out there. You're going to see this nice, friendly, Swedish face right here. This guy's name is Jonas Lindgren, okay? Now, Jonas is making over $15,000. Like most months, he makes over $20,000 with this exact system. So, you know, with most programs out there, when you get support, you usually get support from someone from like the Philippines or from India or whatever. They don't speak English, but even if you do get somebody that speaks English, they usually don't have any marketing experience, right? Now, with this program, we're actually going to give you a guy that's making at least $15,000 with the exact same system that you're getting access to. So he knows the basics, the essentials, and then some. He's going to show you everything that you need to know to get results with this. And me and Jono actually paid Jonas an extra salary, quite a bit of money, because we want to ensure that all of our members are getting the exact support that they need to actually make this work, okay? Now, how many programs out there do you think have support by actual real marketers that are making tons of money with the exact same system that you're getting? How many programs out there do you think have that? And I'm seeing like none. I haven't seen any ever, never. Like I've never seen one like this. Yeah, so you guys get it. Like we really pride ourselves in what we've created here, and we know that our job's not done when you make the investment. We know that our job's done when you start making lots of money online, right? So we do not finish supporting you guys. As soon as we get your paycheck, then we run away and say, okay, see you later, thanks for the money. That's not our goal here, okay?
Yeah. How much is our support budget right now? Do you think it's around 10K, 15K? We're hiring a lot of people to help out here.
Oh man, if we got into coding for the funnel, and like that's the one thing, to create this kind of system and to keep it up to date and make the tweaks to make it modern and everything like that, and then the support and everything like that. We dump a ton of money on this. Now, fortunately, me and Jono make a lot of money, so we're able to invest this kind of money into our members, right? Now, a lot of people don't have this money to invest in you guys. And it's not that they don't mean well, a lot of them. It's just that they don't have the resources or the assets to be able to do that. Our goal here is to get you to that next level. So the support is a really cool part of this program as well. So if you guys can see that obviously getting into this program, getting into Project Profit Academy would clearly help you take this to the next level and start generating good money online. Give me a yes in the chat box if you know that getting into this would, of course, help you get to the next level here. So yes, 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 hell yes, absolutely, of course, Brendan, yes, 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 definitely, yeah. So you guys can see that right now. If you like inside of Project Profit Academy, you are going to love the profit funnel, and I think Jono loves he tells me every day how much he loves this beast too. This profit funnel is pretty freaking powerful. So let's go inside here and show you guys what's involved there. So inside the profit funnel, you have to set it up. It takes about 10 minutes. You only have to set it up once. So you don't have to set it up every day. You just set it up the first time and then it's good to go. And then this is how it works, guys. All you do is get people to the first page of the profit funnel. Automatically from that point, the profit funnel is going to send to all of these offers on your behalf for you. Okay, so you get people into the lead capture page, and then we're going to send out to all of these offers on your behalf for you, okay? Now, so a lot of people ask, like, how many emails, what do you have set up in here? Because obviously, like, we're writing these emails ourselves. This is like expert level copy that highly converts. And, you know, when people try and write their own emails, lots of times they don't know what they're doing. And we obviously, we've been doing this for a couple of years now, so we know exactly what to write in these emails to get the results that we need. People wonder how many emails are there in here. There's over 300 messages in here. So we are sending out emails on your behalf over 300 times to all of these offers, and every single dollar generated goes directly into your accounts. Now, I do have to add a caveat there. If you come in after those first 10 spots, or you come in after this call, then you're going to be getting 50% commissions on these offers, okay? So the 100% commissions is for the first 10 people. Where that's a pretty good size advantage is because most people are getting 50% commissions on these offers if they're able to get approved at all, right? By getting license rights to everything, you're going to be getting 100% of all the money that's generated directly into your accounts, guaranteed approval on everything, and you're going to be making double the money what everyone else is making, okay? And that's for those first 10 spots, right? Now, in addition to that, because we know that the real money is in the high ticket sales, we've set this up with some really powerful high ticket functionality. And this is a big part of the reason why we're able to make so much money per month. You're going to see the auto webinar on the bottom here. So right now you're watching and listening to a webinar, right? Now, what we have set this funnel up to do is run automated webinars, which means automatically every person that you get inside the profit funnel is going to automatically be seeing automated webinars from us, where if they decide to make this investment that you're looking at right now, you're automatically going to get $1,000 commissions directly into your accounts. Now, could you see people inside of your funnel getting on this auto webinar, looking at this exact offer that you're looking at right now, and decide to make this investment that you're looking at making right now? Could you see them actually making that investment? Give me a yes or no in the chat box if you could see people actually making the same investment that you're looking at right now. And of course, people are yes, 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 yes. So as you can understand, guys, you can understand how this works. Because we have designed this to convert at a as high level as possible. And even if you were to create your own system or your own funnel and you tried to replicate what we're doing here, most people couldn't do it because they couldn't do this high ticket stuff that we're doing. So maybe you could create your own system and create your own offers and set yourself up with license rights on a bunch of different things, which would cost you a ton of money anyways, and get people into your lead capture page. But most people couldn't do the full picture here and make all the money that they could potentially make with this, because they wouldn't be able to get those high ticket strategies in place. They just wouldn't know how to do it. They wouldn't know how to create their own webinar and set this up. Now, in addition to that, we're also on the back end of every single one of these offers, we're actually guiding customers to the high ticket sales as well. So the idea here is that on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, you're going to be generating $1,000 commissions regularly into your accounts, right? And that's why so many of our members are able to get to that $10,000 per month milestone, okay? So who here thinks that this is worth way more than $19.97 and they're pretty blown away about how our system and our funnel works? Give me a hell yes in the chat box if you can see like the amount of money that you could make with this. So hell yeah, absolutely, definitely, hell yes, absolutely. Brendan, let me in here, of course. Yeah, so you guys can really see the power here, right? And there's a reason why we use this funnel ourselves, right? So we did not just create something just to sell it to you. And that's what most of these other marketers are doing out there. Everything that we sell, like this profit funnel itself, we use it ourselves on our own, but this is the same system of funnel we're using in our business. And that's why we're able to generate so much money online. And you saw when Jono was doing a screen share that when he showed you inside of his account, and in that one account, and we know that he has many, right? But in that one account, he's made over $130,000, right? The reason why he made over $130,000 in that account is because of these high ticket sales. So that's really going to be the real, the daily passive income is going to be a nice little tasty treat for you guys. But the real like enchilada, the real money that you're going to make, it's going to be coming in these high ticket sales that we're going to be delivering for you. Okay. Now, I want to ask you guys this. How much money and how much time do you think it would take you to create a system like this? Okay, how much time and how much money do you think how much money would it cost you? And more importantly, how much time would it take you to actually figure this out? So I got a 20K here, I've got 100K, somebody says like a 30K, someone says 5 years, someone says 59K, someone said years, I got 200 hours, 200K. Well, let me break it to you guys, okay? We've been fine tuning and optimizing this funnel for over 2 years, okay? And in terms of money that we've pumped into this funnel, we've pumped into this funnel over $100,000 in development, Okay. There's a lot going on behind the scenes here. It's not cheap to create something like this yourself. Quite frankly, most people couldn't do it. And if they could do it, they would have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. And that even like, that even like, not even to mention whether they could even do it. Like if you gave somebody $100,000, there's no guarantee that they even could do it. But if they could, it would take them a lot of time and it would cost them a lot of money, right? Now, put that into perspective for a second, that we have dumped over $100,000 of investment into this funnel, and it's taken us 2 years to develop, and we're both making $150,000 per month in profit each. How much do you feel like this profit funnel is worth, knowing the context behind it, knowing all of those things about the time that we put in here, the money that we put into this? How much money would you consider this profit funnel worth? So yeah, we got someone says 100K. I've got 500K. Someone says like $1 million. Someone says priceless, limitless. And I think, you know, when people say things like priceless and limitless, that's the right mindset, because when you get online, your money is constantly increasing. That's something me and Jono, like month over month, our income keeps on increasing, because the more people that we get in here, the more money that we're going to make. Our goal is to get you to that $10,000 per month. And then we want to keep on increasing the milestones and the levels. So first it's 10,000 per month, then it's 20,000, then it's 30,000, then it's 40. Like the sky is the limit. And maybe like 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 seems out of reach right now. And it did for me and Jono too. And Jono, you can probably, you know, like how you felt, because you started, like you had like you didn't start making $100,000 overnight, obviously, but you constantly kept on making more and more, right?
Yeah, exactly. It started off after the first month, I was making around $150 a day. And after the second month, it went up to 250, 300, and it just keeps increasing. And then it gets to the point where it just blows up. It just snowballs. And you go from making like $500 a day to like $1,500 a day. And then now it's more like, I don't know, 5,000, 7,000 a day. It's ridiculous. You know, I never, ever thought I'd be able to earn that kind of money. My milestone actually originally was $200 a day. I was like, okay, that's what I want to earn. I'll be able to save $100 and I'll be able to use $100 of it to travel and like stay in backpacker places and buy flights and food. That was my dream, you know, $200 a day. And now it's like 5,000, 7,000 a day. It's just completely blown my mind. It does on a daily basis. I have to when I wake up and see those figures in my account, I have to pinch myself, you know. I'm pretty sure it's the same for you as well, Brendan, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's night and day. Like I couldn't even imagine, like it's crazy now because, you know, like with the life that we've created and the life that we have, I could never imagine going back. Like I can't even believe for the majority of my life I had a boss and I had a job and I had obligations and I was sitting in economy class and I had, you know, has the back of the line, and, you know, like once you get to that lifestyle, that changed lifestyle, when you're living such a better life, it's like you can't go back. Your mindset just completely changes. And you just know that for the rest, that's it. You're never going to go back. You're just going to keep on going further and further and further. And, you know, you probably heard people say, like, I want to hear your thoughts on this, guys, in the chat box there, but who here has heard that like money is evil? Or have you seen people that have like an attitude that's sort of like negative towards money? Like who here has like seen that like people talk about money being evil and how it's such a bad thing? And everyone's saying like yes all the time. Like people kind of have a negative relationship with money. Why do you think that is? Like in your opinion in the chat box, why do you think that people have like a negative feeling or a reaction to money, or when people have tons of money, they feel bad about it? Like why do people hate people for having money? Like why do you think that is? Yeah, and people saying because they don't have it, right? Because they're jealous, because it's kind of like an envy thing. And that we're not here to like pretend like money doesn't matter, money's not important, like that money wouldn't change your life. The reality is I've actually experienced the opposite. When people say that your life is going to be better when you make money, I've actually found that my life has been like 1,000 times better than I even imagined it would be. And I know that's like hard for people to say, like that in this society we're kind of conditioned to look at money as bad. and that it really doesn't make a big difference, but I'm telling you, it makes a hell of a difference. And it's not just about improving your life. The biggest thing that I've seen is the impact that it can have on the people that are in your life, the loved ones that you have in your life. Now,
Yeah,
who here knows at least one person in your life that would benefit massively if you were able to make really good money online? Who here has at least one person in your life that would benefit massively if you were able to transform your life and take this to the next level? And we've got like everybody on the call that's saying, of course. We have people saying my kids, my husband, my parents. People really want. I'm telling you right now, like, it makes me super happy that I'm able to have business class, that I'm able to get 5-star hotels, that I see my favorite team makes it to the NBA finals. So I book like a flight the next day to go and check it. Like, that's awesome for me, right? But you will never experience the kind of happiness that you can experience when you're able to provide that kind of life for the people that you care about the most. Now, both myself and Jono, now that we're making tons of money, and because we're both family people, we're able to experience the happiness of getting your parents the TV that they could never afford, by buying your parents, like for Christmas, I got my parents first class flights to Mexico and got them an all-inclusive 5-star hotel on the beach. And I have never been more happy in my life than when I was on the beach with my mom in Mexico when we had margaritas in my hand and I could see the smile on my mother's face, because she had never been able to experience that kind of lifestyle before. My parents were poor. They weren't able to afford a vacation. They couldn't go to Mexico. They couldn't do those kind of things. Being able to provide that kind of life for the people that matter the most in your life, nothing is going to bring you more happiness than that. It's not just about the money, that what it will bring you personally in your life. It's about what it's going to do for the people around you in your life.
And a live example right now, Brendan, I believe you've got your parents with you in Toronto to watch this NBA game, right?
Yeah, no, we were watching the last series because I'm a Raptors fan, because they represent Canada. They're the one team in the league that represents Canada. And I was watching it. Actually, my parents were over at my house, because obviously I just got a brand new, beautiful house here in my hometown where I was born. And we're watching the game, and the Raptors make it to the NBA Finals, which they've never done before. And I immediately said to my parents, let's go to Toronto. Let's do it. Let's be there. Let's be with the city. Let's be with the energy. And my parents immediately are like, we can't do that. We can't just get up and leave and go to Toronto. And I said, why not? Why can't we? We can do whatever we want. And they were just so blown away. Like, you mean that you want to do this and you're just going to go like right now? Like, I was like, of course. I already and then I just booked the tickets online, and I said, well, you're going now because I already booked the tickets first class. So you're already like going there. And then, of course, as usual, my mom cries and Brendan, you don't have to do this and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, what do I get? Like at a certain point, the nice thing about $10,000 per month is you get to the point where you don't have to worry about bills anymore. You can get nice presents for the people in your life. You don't have to like worry about things that you've got your life sorted. But then as you get to those next levels and next levels and next levels, like after you reach 100K per month, me and Jono don't even think about money. You know what I mean? Like me and Jono,
my wife, like 2 years ago, we used to stress about, okay, we got to pay for the car, because we had the car on credit. We got to pay for bills every month. We need to put a certain amount of money aside to go shopping. We need to pay for electricity. We used to stress about that kind of stuff. Now we don't even need to think about it. And even though we're splashing out a lot of money on 5-star resorts, business class tickets, blah, 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 I'm still at the point where I'm earning even more money than I am spending money, even with all these high ticket things coming in like business class flights, etc. I'm still earning more. There's still more money coming in than there is going out, and that's a good feeling.
Absolutely. I mean, before I left, the day before I left and bought all these tickets and everything like that, I spent like 25 grand on patio furniture out for my patio, and I didn't even think twice about it. I was just like, I want this patio furniture. They're like, give me the catalog. It's like, I'll take this. And they're like, are you sure? That's a lot. And it's just like, yeah, of course I'm sure. I want that patio. Like, it's a really awesome lifestyle to be able to live that life. Now, I'm going to make an exception for you guys because, I really love the energy that we've had on the call here today. You guys have been absolutely awesome. And, and really engaged in this call, like all throughout the call here today. We've been on for like a couple hours right now, and you guys, like, this has been one of the best groups that we've ever had, Jono. And I think you can see it too. Like, you can tell that there's a lot of success stories in this group just waiting to happen, just coming out here, right?
Wild.
So what I want to do as an exception is, if actually my VA just informed me and let me know that 11 spots are taken. Okay. Now you guys know already that the bonuses are only available for the first 10 spots, right? So those bonuses are technically gone. Now, what I want to make as an exception, because we had a full house here today, we had 500 people on, and it was just kind of unfair. Like, of course, those 10 spots, like I just had the opportunity to show you guys in the members area, and the 10th spot like got taken before I was even able to show you what the product does. So for that reason, I think that we should make an exception here, Jono. And this is something we've done once before in the past. And I think we should allow people to get this up to 20 spots. So if you guys are okay with that, if you think that that's fair to you guys, give me a yes in the chat box, and we'll actually increase the number here. And we'll give 20 spots for the bonuses instead of those 10, okay? So if you guys, okay, so we got, thanks, Brendan, so much, really appreciate it, absolutely, okay. We're gonna make that exception for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys didn't really realize that these bonuses were gonna go that fast. And when we get on a full on call like this, with people that have the mindsets that are ready to go and take this to the next level, it really doesn't take long for those spots to go. So we're gonna make an exception there. We're going to allow 9 more spots for these bonuses. And what would be your opinion about these bonuses, Jono? Like, why do you consider these bonuses pretty important for these people to get here?
Well, they're just going to help you get there a lot quicker. If you buy in the call and you get these bonuses, like for example, one of the bonuses is my secret to success. The bonus. The tutorial that I made, which shows you literally a 2-minute hack to start getting some really awesome traffic and as a result, make a lot of money. This bonus alone, I mean, if you start implementing this one bonus, you can start making at least $200 or $300 per day starting from tomorrow. If you just implement this one bonus. So this is a bonus that's only available on this live call, and this is going to be taken away for the people that don't buy on this call right now or any of our live calls. So this alone makes it completely worth it. And there's a ton of other bonuses that are in there available for you buyers on this call right now as well, right?
Yeah, I think, the big ones for me that I think are super important, this one is crazy. Like what Jono's showing you here is just insane. Like, this is something that everybody needs to know. But Jono's not sharing this with any, like, when Jono told me about this, I said, you know what, like, we can't just give this away to everybody. Because obviously now we have lots of customers, a lot of people follow us, and a lot of people are looking at what we're doing. And if we just gave this freely away to everybody, it wouldn't be so freaking damn effective. So
it wouldn't be powerful at all if everybody was doing it. But we've reserved this only for these people, only for people that buy on this call as a bonus.
Yeah, so we wanted to, preserve the effectiveness of that. So that's crazy. But in addition to that, the license rights to everything, everyone else is making 50% commissions. So if you are one of those first 20 people to pick this up, we're going to give you license rights to all of these products inside the profit funnel, which means that, instead of making half the money, you're making 100% of the money directly inside of your accounts, okay? The other ones there is the traffic. So Jono's going to show you how to generate traffic. We're going to show you how to get virtually unlimited buyer leads and the unlimited traffic. Now, the reality is, if you were going to go off and try and create this traffic on your own, it would be a lot harder, right? Because if you just got PPA without these live action bonuses, you would get access to the exact same system that we're using, and you get all the resources, you get some support, but you would be responsible for generating all the traffic on your own, right?
Yep.
If you are one of those people to get these bonuses, you're going to be able to tap into virtually unlimited traffic immediately. And especially Jono's like 2-minute strategy. And it's really going to help you get results with this immediately. We cannot stress that enough, right? Obviously, we have to limit the amount of people that we give this to, because like we said, we want to preserve the effectiveness of this traffic source, okay?
Yeah, and the thing about the 2 bonuses that Brendan's just talking about, they're both traffic related bonuses. So all you need to do is take these bonuses, implement this 2-minute hack, and send it into the profit funnel, okay, where all of the work's done for you. You know, you get 100% on all of these offers. You get all of the follow-up emails that we've written for you, so you don't really need to do anything else.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it. I mean, when Jono got in here to the profit funnel 2 years ago, we didn't even have these traffic sources or bonuses available for him. He had to actually end up figuring this out on his own, and he still managed to figure it out anyways. But the reason why our program gets pretty much like 100% success rate, like everybody makes money with this, is because we've managed to basically like, I don't want to say in a mean way, but like not like idiot proof it, but we've basically made it like foolproof. Like you're getting all the resources and all the facets of the business that you need to get results with this. And it's really the complete package, and that's why it works so well, right? Now, like I said, you can still get results. If you get it after this call, you have the $1,000, like you're going to pay $1,000 more, which is no big deal, $1,000 extra dollars to get off the call. But you will have to figure out the traffic. And getting access to this traffic, that's really going to help you. It's really going to help you get results with this pretty quickly with this, right? At this point, like I think Jono can relate to this, and I can as well because I've invested in myself constantly. Important part of your development is investing in yourself, right? If you're not investing in yourself, you're just staying the same. You're not going to get to that next level. So you need to invest in yourself, obviously. But when it comes to these kind of investments, we understand that $2,000 for a lot of people is not just like buying potatoes at the grocery store. Like it's more of a significant investment, right? So when that happens and people have this opportunity to get into something where they actually get their skin in the game, first of all, they take it a lot more seriously and they really focus on exactly what they're given, and if they're given the right things, they're able to take to the next level. But a lot of people, when they approach these decisions in their life, they get a little bit scared. They feel a little bit almost like nervous that they could actually, take a leap of faith here and try and get to that next level. So who here feels a little bit nervous that they're at a kind of a crossroads at this point, and they need to decide, like, am I going to see where the rabbit hole goes? Or am I going to turn away here and just kind of continue as usual? So if you've got a little bit of nerves right now, give me a yes in the chat box. Yeah, we get a lot of people, yes, Brendan, like I've got a bit of nerves, right? That's completely natural. Everybody feels that, okay? When you're about to make a $2,000 investment, if you don't have any kind of nerves going on right now, you are not a human being, you are a robot. I'm telling you right now, and those nerves are completely normal for Jono as well when he got in here and he had to actually borrow the money from his mom. But when you get to that crossroads, you kind of have to make a choice. Do I continue forward? Do I invest in myself? Or do I kind of stop and run away? And what's this known as in scientific terms is fight or flight, right? Like the fight or flight response. When something kind of uncomfortable that makes you nervous happens, there's two different responses. You either push through that uncomfortability and you get to that next level, or you run away from that uncomfortability and you keep your life staying safe in the same trajectory that it's always been, right? So you either have to decide to push through that discomfort or run away from that discomfort. Now, of the people on the call here right now, who here is a fighter or who here is a flighter? If you're a fighter or a flighter, put that in the chat box right now and we'll see the kind of people that we have here on the call here tonight. So we got fighter. Yeah, we got tons of people that are saying that they are a fighter, right? So for every single person that just said that you're a fighter, I want to let you guys know right now, your mindset is in the right place to be successful, okay? If you are not willing to push through that discomfort, to get those nerves and say, okay, when I'm nervous, I know it's for something important, right? If you don't have any nerves, then it's not important, right? But when you see your crush at school or in your regular life and you've really got the hots for somebody, it's like you feel nervous because you know that getting that relationship with that person is super important to you, right? And then when you get those nerves in business, it's the same thing. You know that this is important to you. Now, the reality between people that are successful and the people that are unsuccessful, the biggest difference is that successful people push through that discomfort, okay? So for everyone that just put a fighter in the chat box, you guys have the right mindset to take this to the next level, okay? And the mindset is 90% of it. If you do not have the right mindset, you are not going to be successful. You need to be a fighter.
And on the other end of that, you've got regret as well. You've got people who they have an opportunity like this, they don't take up this opportunity, and then in like a year's time, when they're still in the same position as they are now, they look back and they think, okay, what might have happened if I'd have taken that opportunity? You know, what might have happened? But by that time, it's too late, you know?
Absolutely. That's a great point. I mean, at the end of the day, there's two choices, and you got to make a decision, because nothing ever grows from indecisiveness. If you stay in that middle ground of should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, it's like nothing ever productive happens there. So you have to make a decision one way or another. Is it going to be a bigger regret to skip on this and go back to your regular life and resume things as they are? And obviously, like, if you don't do anything different, you're not going to get any different results, right? Or would it be a bigger regret, you know, would it be a bigger regret to spend that $2,000 investment in yourself and try and take this to the next level? Or would it be a bigger regret to not do anything and have your life stay the exact same? And when you look at this 10 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to look back and think, oh my God, I can't believe I invested that $2,000. Or 10 years from now, you're going to look back and think, holy crap, like I wish that I would have taken a chance on myself. I wish I would have invested in myself and see what would have happened.
Well, right? I know personally that looking back 2 years ago and buying into this has definitely been the best decision that I've ever made in my entire life, because it's completely changed it from rags to riches, like literally.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this system has made a big difference on my life as well. And of course, this program has more success stories than anyone else out there. And you guys can see why we've pumped a ton of money and investment into this, from the support, the funnel and everything like that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you do have to make a decision, and we're not around you to force you into anything. This is entirely your decision. And, you know, at the end of the day, me and Jono making $150,000 per month, if you invested here today or you don't invest here today, you are not going to change our lives at all, right? So if you decide to make the investment, you decide not to make the investment, our lifestyle is going to be the exact same either way. This is your decision. We're not here to force you one way or another. You guys can see what the product is. You can see the funnel that you're getting with the high ticket in place. You can see the inside the PPA, what you're getting here. And so you know what you're getting for your investment. This is the decision that you have to make. Now, one other thing that some people were asking me about was, what are the additional costs or expenses that you need inside of PPA in this profit funnel? Actually, there are no additional costs. I want to get into that. But actually, you're going to end up saving thousands of dollars. The reason for that is because, first of all, you know this is a one-time investment. So there's no monthly fees. You don't have any additional costs. It's kind of a one-time investment and you're good to go, right? But when you get inside there, everything is hosted on our servers. So what that means is you don't need any domain names. You don't need any website hosting. You don't need any autoresponders. This is all hosted on our end for you, okay? Now, in terms of business, when you're online, there are usually operational costs. And if you wanted to know mine and Jono's operational costs, it would probably scare you. Because operational costs are just a part of life and a part of business if you're in business, right? Now, in this case, we're actually taking the overhead away from you. So whereas if you were going to go off on your own and you're going to create your business and grow your business on your own, you would easily spend like hundreds of dollars per month in overhead fees, in investment costs and expenses, right? Here, we're actually taking those overhead costs away from you. You don't have the hosting, you don't have the autoresponding, you don't have any of those costs. So instead of spending $300 per month in investment costs, you're spending $0 in expenses per month, which means in the period of just even a year, you're saving yourself like $4,000 in expenses that you don't have to pay, because our servers are actually taking care of those services for you.
And just to add to that as well, Brendan, sorry, another additional cost that people might not think about is that if you were to go this alone, there's a high chance that you're still going to have what's called shiny object syndrome, and you're going to start buying all of these $12 courses, $17 courses, $27 courses and products. you're going to keep on buying them every month because, you know, that's what people do when they do it alone. But once you get inside a Project Profit Academy, you don't need to buy any of those shiny objects anymore, because this is like the end game. This is the solution right here. You don't need to buy any of those shiny objects. So that budget that would otherwise be allocated to buying these $12, $17, $27 courses has been erased as well. And that's a lot bigger of a budget than probably autoresponders, hosting, and all of that stuff as well, right?
Absolutely. I mean, anybody, you know, that's the thing, is it's hard to relate for people when they're not at the finish line. They're just at the start of the race, but they don't understand. Like, for anybody that's been in business for a couple of years and making the kind of money that we're making, we understand all those things. So for me and Jono to look at this, we're like, holy crap, for business, this is a no-brainer. I get the same funnel and system already created. I don't have to create it by myself on my own. Jono is a super affiliate. It's going to show me exactly how he's getting traffic in like record time. You know, I don't have any additional operational costs. This is going to save me all this money. It's going to generate $1,000 commissions automatically. All I need to do is get people into the funnel, and they're going to show me exactly how to do that. It's like, if we were looking at this offer right now from the other side, both myself and Jono, and obviously Jono's already done it, but both myself and Jono would be like, holy crap, this is crazy. Like, I'm able to get this much of a step forward for just a 2K investment. That's crazy, right?
And I wish I'd have had access to this profit funnel when I first got started, but this wasn't invented at that time. You know, this would have made my whole life a lot easier. And that's kind of the whole reason why me and Brendan put our heads together and created this, because we know, you know, a couple of years ago, well, a bit longer for Brendan, but we were both broke and trying to make it online. We were essentially in your situation. So we know how it feels when you get started. It's overload. You know, you have so many things thrown at you. There's a really steep learning curve. You have to get your head around so much. So that's why we put our heads together and created this, so that it takes away that whole learning curve. It takes away all of that stuff that you have to do if you're going to go this alone. We've already done all of this for you. We've made it as easy as possible for people to start earning big money like we do, without that whole learning curve. And that's why we created this. And there's a lot of people asking, why is this so expensive? Why are you guys charging $2,000 for this? You know, why can't you just give this away for free? Well, we'd love to, you know, but the fact of the matter is that we've had to invest tens of thousands of our own money into this to get this developed. Plus we have monthly support fees that we're both having to pay for. So we need to cover our costs. But aside from that, we created this so that you guys can get started making good money online as soon as possible. And that's the only reason really why we have to put this high price on it. I mean, me and Brendan, we're not really, go ahead.
Sorry, man, I don't mean to interrupt you there, but you know, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, of course, we have to cover our costs. If we gave this for free, we have like $10,000 to $15,000 in our support and our development of the funnel and our upkeep. We also put a bunch of our time to make sure that's always up to date with recent offers and all that stuff. And also, in addition to that, we have seen time and time again that when people buy a $10 product, they put in a $10 effort. When people put in a $2,000 investment, they put in a $2,000 investment. And that's a big part of the reason why we get more success stories than anything else. You know, even if we didn't have any costs, even if this was completely free for us to run and we didn't have anything to recoup here, we would still have a high ticket anyways, because, and even if our main goal was just to get you guys results, even if the money didn't even go to us, let's say the money just went straight to like the toilet, who cares? It just disappears. I would still charge a high ticket price, because this program, you know, we look at the amount of customers that we've had on low ticket sales, and we've already talked about low ticket sales are designed to make high ticket sales, right? If we look at the number of success stories that we've developed from those low ticket customers, it's scary, it's bad. And you know, it doesn't have to do with us, it's across the board. There's nobody that's releasing low ticket products that's getting results, because none of the customers are taking the product seriously. Like half the customers don't even log into the product. Okay, it's insane. But when people invest $2,000 and they have the right system in front of them and they put that kind of skin in the game, that's where the magic happens. And that's why so many people do get results with this. And that's why it's so important that we have it like that, right? Now, as far as the $1,000 discount, somebody asked for the link again. So The link is Fastway 10K. Let me go ahead and put that in here, fastway10k.com. I'm going to put that in your chat box there. When you go to Fastway 10K, I'm going to show you guys right here. It's going to take you to this checkout page right here. It's going to show you everything that you're getting. If you're one of the first 20 people, you're going to get all these bonuses as well. And it's going to give you a couple different options. So first of all, you have the one-time payment, which means you pay once and you're done. You never have to pay again, right? Then you have the 2-payment plan, which means you're going to pay only $1,100 today, but 30 days from now, you're going to pay that additional $1,100, okay? Now, when you click on one of these buttons, it's going to give you a couple other options. You can either pay for this with PayPal, which you're going to see this blue Pay with PayPal button below the checkout button, or if you do the regular checkout, it's going to pay with your credit card, okay? So you have multiple different options, a couple different places to get in here. So one-time payment or the 2-payment plan, and then you have the option of PayPal or credit card. So you have lots of different options to get in here. I think we've sold about 15 copies. So there's about 5 spots left for the bonuses. We are going to have to close this down. And I don't think, like Jono's given you his take on this. Yeah. He has been through this exact same situation that you guys are in right now. He's had to make his own decision on this, and he's gotten really good results because of it. We've told you everything about this, and we're not even here to sell you. We're here to show you what this does. Well, we're here to show you the system. We're here to show you the funnel, the academy, and everything like that. So my recommendation here is we're going to leave 9 minutes on the clock because we're going to have to close this down here. And I'm just going to mute my microphone, and I'll let you guys decide for yourselves. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat box down below there. As far as some people are asking me about this $1,000 discount, yes, unfortunately, this $1,000 discount is just for the live call. The bonuses are just for the live call as well. So I hate because this happens like every time somebody, and I don't know why, for whatever reason, ends up waiting for the time to expire and then they make the purchase. Well, unfortunately, like myself and Jono, we don't have fake scarcity in our businesses. So when we say there's a limited amount of spots, when we say there's a limited amount of time, that's it. So I'm going to give you guys 9 minutes. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat box. I'm going to put the link up here because some of you guys have been asking about that as well. And you've got about 9 minutes to make this decision for yourself on whether you're ready to take this to the next level or not, right? Whether you're ready to push into that discomfort or whether you're going to, it's entirely up to you whether you're going to, go back into your comfort zone or you're going to actually try and push through here and get to the next level like Jono did and so many others in here. So I'm going to start the clock. I'm going to mute my microphone. If you have any questions, throw them in there, and we will see you guys in about 9 minutes here.
And just before you go, Brendan, just going back to what you said a couple of minutes ago, we don't really, it might sound a little bit harsh, but we don't really care, whether you buy into this or not. It's not really going to make a difference to our lives because we're making enough money as it is, and I don't mean to sound nasty, but that's just the truth, okay? Now, the reason why we've created this, like I said before, is to make it as easy as possible for any newbie to start making some good money online, to start tasting the life that me and Brendan have got. And, if it was going back to 2 years ago, if I had something like this, the profit funnel and blah, 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 that would have just completely changed my life. And it did, as it was, just with the training. Now, I want you guys to be able to experience this, to fly business class, to stay in 5-star hotels, to work from a 5-star hotel room on your laptop, earning thousands of dollars a day as soon as you wake up. I want you guys to be able to experience that. We've created this so you guys can experience that. All you got to do is pull the trigger on it. If you don't pull the trigger, no problem. It's not going to make any difference to us, but it's completely up to you. I don't want you to be able to regret this moment right now. So the timer's on there. We're going to leave it up to you. We're going to mute our microphones. We'll come back in 7 minutes and 44 seconds and we'll come and speak to you guys again. So just do the right thing, dudes.
Cool beans. So I'm going to mute my microphone in a second here. I had a couple people that wanted to know exactly what they're going to get. So I'm just going to quickly go over what you're getting for your investment, and then I'm going to mute my microphone as well as Jono. So you're obviously getting the profit funnel. You're getting the profit funnel. So that's the same funnel we're using, everything we know, our whole team here to support you, and monthly Q&As. As for the live action bonuses, you're getting a 60-minute consultation call with either me or Jono. You got to make your pick on who you would like to spend that 60 minutes with. We're going to need 300 visitors to send to your funnel right away to make money with this. You get lifetime access to our best campaigns ever. Our Facebook community for Q&A and support. You actually get support from someone who's making at least $15,000 per month with this system. Unlimited traffic from our high traffic pages. License rights, so you're going to essentially make double the money as everyone else because you're going to have license rights on all the offers in the profit funnel. You're going to get the PPA exclusive, which is Jono's 2-minute traffic loophole, which he is not sharing anywhere else because we're going to keep this effective and productive to the people that do actually manage to secure this bonus. We're also going to give you a hack on how to get virtually unlimited buyer leads into your system. So that's everything that's included, guys. You can see the list here. These red ones are going to be available to the next 5 people that pick this up. You have about 6 minutes to make this decision, so I am going to mute my microphone and let you guys make the decision on whether you are ready to make the investment and take this to the next level. So I'll talk to you guys in 6 minutes. Bye for now. All right, that's it, dudes. Hope you guys had a great time on the call here today. And just to let you know here, we legitimately showed you exactly how we structure our business online. So honestly, I really hope that you take action on what you've seen here today, because there's nothing more useless than just looking at a presentation, getting the information that you need, and then not doing anything with it, right? So ultimately, me and Jono, I know, are both very hoping that you take what we've talked about here today, you take it seriously, and you actually do take this to the next level. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'm going to give you your bonuses for sticking around till the end. Again, it's going to be to your Facebook, so you just need to log into your Facebook there, and then we're going to actually deliver you the bonuses for staying till the end here. In addition to that, there's three $500 cash prizes. Anybody that contributed or engaged on the call here today is going to automatically be in the running for that. My VA is going to take a list of everyone that actually showed up here today, and it's going to put it in a random generator, and then we'll actually send you a notification if you were one of the people to win that $500 cash prize. So thank you guys, everybody, for coming on the call. Really looking forward to having you guys on here today, and hopefully our paths cross in the future. We'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye for now.
Take care, dude. See ya.